Indiana Disability History Project, Indiana Institute on Disability and Community, Indiana University. COVID-19 is a serious threat to my health. Teri Whitaker.
I have a tracheostomy, and I use a vent at night. I'm on a ventilator. I have muscular dystrophy. So all those things combined already seriously impact my lung function. And so I feel like this virus would be a serious threat to my health and well-being. So I probably take a lot more precautions than a lot of people, maybe a lot of people with different disabilities, but I feel like they're necessary. I really don't think there's an area of my life that the pandemic hasn't touched, whether it's through my home health care or my ability to go out and do things socially, or even things that I need to do, like doctor's appointments or run errands and those kind of things. I have to. It requires a lot more thinking and preparation to try to make sure that I stay safe. COVID has impacted some families that have loved ones with significant disabilities. Not only last year was I in isolation for much of the year, but so was my husband. And I just feel like um, that needs to be, pointed out as well, that there's been not only people with disabilities that have been forced into their homes and um, to seek refuge, but by just loving somebody with a disability, that many of their family members have had to do that as well. And it's drastically impacted their lives. And I think that, um, another thing that I don't want to skip over in this interview is the importance and the impact of um, our psychological well-being um, in this pandemic. I know I myself and many other people with disabilities that are my friends, um, who aren't really typically people that are depressed, have had to seek out professional help to deal with the emotions of all of this. And I think it's been a challenge, not just for the disability community, but everybody. But I think especially for people with disabilities, because there are just so many things to try to process that we weren't prepared for, like losing loved ones and not being able to go to their funerals, or be there by their sides, not being able to leave our homes, or really take care of the medical issues that we have. I have been trying to do some volunteer work and advocacy remotely, to keep myself busy and feeling productive. Um, I find that that has been a real help for me, psychologically, to not feel like a victim of this pandemic, to actually be doing something productive.
Music, Redwood Trail. Produced by Indiana Institute on Disability and Community, Center for Health Equity. Funded by the Indiana Governor's Council for People with Disabilities. Copyright 2021, the Trustees of Indiana University.